Alright guys, so we are going to make some French toast like the title says, and I don't always use store-bought bread. I'm doing it today because A, that's what I have. I didn't get to make some French bread, but that's what I really like to use, is a nice big loaf of French bread and then cut thick slices and do this recipe. But today we're just using good old plain white bread from the store. So this is going to be very easy for people that don't make their own bread to duplicate. Or you could buy the store-bought French loaves and again make it the same way, and then you can cut them as thick or as thin as you want. Also, my mother-in-law's favorite thing when I do make French bread with the French loaves is stuffed French bread. If you want to see that recipe, let me know, because I know my mother-in-law will love to be a taste tester that night. And then we are having this for dinner. I'm going to make some sausage patties and scrambled eggs to go with this. And I'm going to make a whole loaf worth of French toast, because we'll eat a lot of it. And I am doing this is a family of 5. So I have, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 eggs in here right now. I'm going to give them a little bit of a whisk. And yes, you can use an actual whisk, but I am out of whisk right now. So, fork it is. So, yes, baby. Here you go. So when you're making French toast, one thing is you want it to be really smooth. So, this here, that is not good enough. You can see it's still clumping together. Some people will just use eggs. Some people add milk. If I don't drop it all over the floor, one of my secret ingredients is heavy cream. Isn't that always a secret ingredient? So, about maybe a half a cup, and I'll see where the consistency's at. Essentially what this does is makes a custard type batter for your bread, and I'm telling you, there is nothing better. But you want to get it really, really whisked together. And then we'll add in a little more one more seasoning. My other secret ingredient. Let's see where we're at. Add a touch more cream, just a touch. The last thing I want, or I have 2 more ingredients, but the last thing that I want is for it to be like a real eggy bite. I don't like that kind of French toast. I want it to just be absolutely delicious. Okay, so you see how nothing's really gooping together anymore? That is the consistency you want. That is going to make it to where you're not going to get a real eggy bite. And that didn't take that long, so it's worth it. Now, a little bit of vanilla, just for this much. I hardly ever actually measure my vanilla, so about almost a capful. Give that a little whisk in. That'll again give it that custardy type flavor. And then last but not least, completely optional, but makes a world of difference. My husband does not know it's in there, but he notices when I don't put it in. He'll be like, huh, something's different. And my daughter's trying to wear a shirt as pants. Nutmeg is the final ingredient, and like I said, he doesn't know that it's nutmeg, but he knows when I don't add it in. And I don't put a lot. Nutmeg is very strong. So for this amount, 2 tiny pinches, and that's all you need. And that'll give it such a nice background flavor that when people eat it, they're going to be like, what is that? And then you can be like, my secret ingredient. You'll never know. Alright. So that's it on our batter. I'm gonna get our bread and get my cast iron heated up, and we're gonna fry these up. All right, guys, so I have my cast iron pan on medium low. Especially if you're using cast iron, I would not put it on a high heat because it's gonna retain a lot, and we don't want this to cook super fast and have a really wet inside. We're not wanting that. So I have about a tablespoon of butter melted down, and then you just take your bread and just get dirty with it. Get your hands dirty. I give it a pat like that, flip it over, and you can feel it kind of working like a sponge. You want that. And then just lift it up and let it drain off. Some people put them on a cookie sheet with a cookie rack on top and letting them drain that way. You don't need to do all that. And then right into the pan it goes. And all you're wanting is golden brown on both sides. And if you do it at the medium-low heat, they're going to come out perfect. And you can see I don't let them soak long. And then just let them drain because we don't need any of that excess. And you can see there's, my baby just turned off my light. You can see that there aren't any eggy sections. Let me bring it over so you can see. Oh, there they are. And I'm just going to let them do their thing. I'm only going to flip them once, so I'll let them go until they look like they're ready, and then flip them, and then done. And these are also great if you wanted to freeze them, let them cool and then freeze them in baggies, or put them in the fridge and heat them up later. I know, can't wait. So yeah, we'll just wait for these to get done. So here is the finished product. I like to sprinkle a little powdered sugar and then do syrup, but this is my son's plate and he likes just syrup. So that is what I'm going to do for him. He's getting ready to get off the bus any second, and he is always starving. Woo! There went the lid. So I gotta make sure that his is ready first, otherwise he raids my kitchen. So syrup. And then I'm gonna give it a little taste just to make sure it's not poisonous or anything, because isn't that what a parent always says to their kid? But look at that. So I took that bite and for some reason it stopped recording, so I'll do another, you know, just cuz. But there's the inside. She thinks I'm eating her food. I mean, technically, I guess I am. But there's the inside of it. So I hope you try this for yourself, because I'm telling you, it is delicious. And again, oh, here you go, baby. If you want to see the stuffed one, let me know, and I'll do a video on it as well. So, until next time, guys, thanks for watching.